Good morning, good afternoon, once again, good afternoon. My name is Ray Roberts. Welcome back to Fight the Power, which is my organization that I am working on creating, as I said, which will be, targeted towards supervising from the perspective of the homeowner/citizen perspective, supervising the activities or lack thereof of the New York City Sanitation Department. Okay. Now today is June the 19th. It's approximately 2:30 p.m. I'm sitting on my front steps, getting ready to go out and check the curb to see if there's any garbage out there. But before I do that, I just want to say that of all the individuals so far that I have sent videos of this documentary to, and that includes the Sanitation Commissioner, John Doherty, I believe his name is, and Mr. Michael Bloomberg, the mayor here in New York, and also the Office of the Administrative, the oath. Okay, that's the abbreviation for the name of the organization. They do the adjudicating for the Sanitation Department and some other organizations, about 13 or 14 other organizations, okay? And as well as the ECB, they have also received it, okay? Or I sent it to them anyway. Now, of all these organizations I've contacted so far with my complaints and with my documentary, out of all of them, to this date, there's only been one person that has responded, that has had the decency and the respect at this point to respond, to my problem. And that's a woman who works in the Office of Oath. I'm not going to mention her name right now because I respect her and I appreciate the fact that she had the decency and the time, to respond, to my problems that I'm having with these bogus, dirty street tickets that New York Sanitation is, delivering to people in the mail for things that they did not do, in the wee hours of the morning, okay? Now, I'm going to go out here and take a look at the curb and see what I see out there, okay? And again, like if you were telling me that you expect me as a job to get up in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, okay, when you're probably sleeping, all right? Or maybe you're getting ready to go to work, okay? Then, you should be paying me for that, okay? The reason why is because we pay taxes here. This is a private home. We pay taxes. We do not eat on our front steps. We do not have people, when we can help it, if we see them out here sitting on our front steps, I ask them to move, okay, because they have a way of dropping their shit and leaving it, if you let them on your steps or on the curb or anywhere on the street in front of your house, okay? Now, if I were to come downtown, and maybe make a visit to the mayor's mansion, okay, or if I were to go to the place where the Commissioner of Sanitation works, or any of you people that work in the ECB, if I were to come to your house in the morning while you're getting ready to go to work at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning and dump some trash on your front lawn, all right, or on the curb in front of your home, and you weren't aware of it, I wonder if you would get a ticket, okay, in the mail 2 weeks after the fact, okay? Because I don't see any difference, Maybe it's because I live up here in Harlem. Is that what it has to do with? If you think you can just come up here and ticket innocent people to pay their taxes, because the Sanitation Department doesn't have the gumption, to pick up some garbage, and like I said, they are supplemented with the money of taxpayers, okay? So, again, you need to do some more work, okay? If you're riding around in a car and you're taking you're taking notes on stuff, maybe you should take a picture like I'm doing now so you can actually prove what you're claiming, But it doesn't matter in my case because, like I said, I keep my house clean and I keep the front of my house clean. And like I said, I patrol out here on a regular basis, to make sure that, that there's not a bunch of extravagant garbage, laying around in front of my house, okay? So with any 24-hour period, and quite often 3 and 4 times a day, when I'm around here, since I'm not working at this very moment, this is what I'm doing. This is my second job. I'm out here patrolling the streets, You know, so the way I see it, I'm doing the job of the Sanitation Department. What do you all do? What do you do? Okay? You come around in the morning and you don't do nothing. You just take a bunch of pictures, okay? Actually, I'm sorry, you don't take pictures, you take some notes, all right? Maybe. Or maybe you just sit in your office and write out some tickets so you can fill some kind of quota, all right? So you can keep your job, all right? Well, maybe you should do your job, okay? And stop asking other people to do it and expecting them to do your job for no pay, all right? Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the curb out in front. Nice day out once again. Nice weather out here. Let's take a look at the tree bed and see if somebody dropped something over there. Okay. Let's see. Well, the fork is still there, you know, that I showed you a couple of days ago. I picked up a box that was out on the curb, and a banana peel that was over here, which I assume is what you consider to be raw waste. Okay. It wasn't my banana peel. Okay. Like I said, people walk around here and they eat and they do whatever, you know, and even though there's a trash can posted on either corner of this block, just a paper bag, then, you know, they choose to just throw their shit in the street, okay? Don't ask me why, you know, but I think you could probably use a little bit more enforcement towards the perpetrators, you know, instead of targeting the people who are innocent taxpayers who live here and try to help keep the neighborhood clean. Here's a bag of corn chips that somebody left out here in the curb. And here's a coffee top, okay, and a paper towel, okay. This is what you charge my mother for, paper towels and napkins, okay. You charge my mom tickets for that, okay. It just so happens to be that there's a truck parked here that says coffee and break room supplies, okay. But I know for a fact that this person did not leave this coffee can out here, or this coffee cup or top and paper towel out here. Here's some more paper towel and napkins. They didn't leave it because when I looked out the window earlier, I saw the coffee cup sitting out here, all right, and the coffee top from the coffee cup, the paper cup, all right. When I looked out the window from my house earlier today, I saw the cup and there was a different car parked here, okay. So I suppose, according to your logic of just seeing trash someplace and giving a ticket out, it would make sense to you to ticket this car, okay? But as a matter of fact, the person that's driving this vehicle did not leave that coffee cup there. I happen to know that because I'm doing your job and I see what's going on, okay? And he's not to blame for it. Are you going to give him a ticket because his car happens to be here and somebody dropped some shit in the street that he had nothing to do with? Okay? You're not going to do it to me either, all right? Now, I'll show you something else that I just noticed. There's a beer can in a bag sitting here in front of my house, okay? It's a beer can and a lotto ticket and a straw, all right? It looks like a St. Ides beer, okay? A malt liquor beer. It's not mine. I don't even drink malt liquor, okay? This is the kind of beer that they market in neighborhoods like this, malt liquor beer, okay? If it was my beer bottles, first of all, it would be a bottle, okay? And it would not be malt liquor. It would be probably Corona or Heineken. It would be a premium beer, okay? Because I don't drink this crap. You know, I like to have taste in the way my things appear in front of my house, as well as what I put in my body, all right? So, you know, like I've been telling you, I'm not going to stop making these videos until you all change your racketeering behavior, okay? Stop sending those people out here, you know, with these bogus tickets that you never get in the mail until from 2005 you find out about it from a third party collection agency, okay? In this case, Performant Recovery, okay? And these people, like I told you in the last video, have not even had the decency to acknowledge that we've paid them, you know, for the infractions that we had on record in November and, you know, October of last year. They're still sending my mother bogus bills talking about how she owes interest and other fees that may vary from day to day, all right? you know, and she paid the shit last year, okay? So you have a thug company that you all have, you know, contracted out to just harassing my mother, and it's not treating her right, okay? You're not going to get away with it, and neither are they, okay? Because now the name Performant Recovery, formerly known as Diversified Collection Services, is also involved in this, okay? You need to check their records. You need to look up on the internet like most people know how to do. A kid can do it, and Google their name, and you can see that they have 56 complaints, okay, posted on the internet for abusing, you know, the people that you all set them off on, like a pack of wild dogs, okay? That's what you need to do. And you need to get sanitation to start doing some work, okay? Pick up some garbage sometime, all right? Now, when I look out in the middle of the island, I was telling you yesterday, over there, you know, across the street, it looks a lot better today. You know why? It's because Parks and Recreation came out here and cleaned up, okay? I saw somebody earlier, about 15 minutes ago, a whole crew of Parks and Recreation people walking up the street, okay? They look like they're tired. They look like they did the work, okay? And I respect them for at least trying, because I know there's a lot of garbage, you know, that comes around in New York City, whether the wind blows it or whether people, you know, who are rather ignorant just drop their garbage, you know. That's what people do, unfortunately. Some people, they don't have any home training, okay? But the fact that you all trying to ticket my mother because there's a bunch of wild, crazy-ass people that don't pick up their garbage out here is bullshit, all right? And I'm going to keep making these videos until you do something about it. That's it for now.